govt Semelango has called on the government to scrap the listing of members of public and businessmen given the fact that the economy is bad. He said the government should engage the Chamber of Commerce team on how best to work out. He blamed the government of not paying the businessmen on time, leading to blacklisting at CRB.
Okay. In support of what my chairman, now chairman, Mr. Richard Ngati has said, we are lobbying government and working with members of parliament to ensure that a bill is passed to ensure that government pays all pending bills or all LPOs that they issue after delivery within 90 days, failure to which they will be able to issue a promissory note to ensure that the traders or the business people can trade using that promissory note. Number two, I'm also urging the members of parliament and government to scrap the CRB listing because given the state of our economy, it is not in tandem with the reality of enlisting members of the public and businesses. That stifles growth because when we choke lending to SMEs, then which is the engine of growth, then our country will not grow. So we need to look for alternative measures. Our economy is not strong enough to support policies like CRB listing. Many Kenyans are listed, almost 300 and quarters of Kenyans population, so it stifles growth. We are urging government and members of parliament to be able to review that law and have it scrapped until our economy stabilizes, to allow SMEs to grow. And we are also asking that if the government would be able to set up funds to allow SMEs to borrow from that fund and at least give a grace period of 3 months and a tax vacation for such small businesses to grow. Because business is the engine of growth. So we are agreeing with the membership of these counties and their leadership that the governors, whenever they travel, they should be able to travel with members of Chamber of Commerce to allow them to be part of bilateral agreements that they sign. We want them to work together, listen to the business community. We're also seeking reintroduction of trade licenses so that Chamber can be able to grow its revenue for proper advocacy among its members and the population at large. We believe with the new leadership, with the new chairman that we have, Mr. Richard Ngati, the Chamber would go to the next level. We have no doubt in our mind that he has a good manifesto. I would be working with him closely to ensure that we have a vibrant chamber and that a chamber that is respected like other countries, and we will be able to represent the business community as a premier business membership organization. Thank you. Thank you. We have several subcommittees in the chamber to ensure that there is harmony among the membership and the leadership of the chamber. As you know, chamber is now led by people who are basically well educated and people who are understanding what business is, and majority of them now have recruited also members, and we just came out of the county chamber elections, so we have new members and we have new leadership. That includes the chairman of counties and the vice chair, the membership, directors, and also regional directors. We have a regional director for the Lower Eastern, Mr. Simon here. So we have other regional directors. So we have a mechanism to be able to resolve our differences. So there's an ethics committee at the chamber level, at the national level. But we are working very closely with the counties. And that's what we want to do, to strengthen the counties and also introduce county adoptions by our embassies abroad. As you know, as a country, we've moved from other diplomacy to economic diplomacy. So we want every embassy to adopt at least one county to be able to support. And now we are asking for donors, World Bank, you said, and other donors to be able to support the chamber. because now this is the premier business organization that has representation of people who have been elected among business players. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. What I can say is that the chamber is growing to a higher level. New members are being recruited, and we want to request all the county government to work with the chamber so that we can promote business, we promote employment, and we eliminate poverty. People with experience like semelango, once they join chamber is going to go places. We are expecting our national election to be around on 8th June, but already